In the early 20th century, the vast and icy expanses of the Arctic remained one of the last frontiers of human exploration. One man, Knud Rasmussen, a Danish Inuit explorer, set out to change that. This is the story of the fifth Thule Expedition, a journey that will become one of the most remarkable in the history of polar exploration. In 1921, Knud Rasmussen embarked on the fifth Thule Expedition, a mission to explore and document the lives of the Inuit people across the Arctic. His goal was ambitious: to travel from Greenland to Alaska, over 18,000 kilometers, by dog sled and record and map the unknown and meet all Inuit tribes from the northernmost Inuit tribes in Greenland to the Sami peoples in Siberia. Accompanying him was Arnarulunnguaq, a Greenlandic Inuit woman whose knowledge and resilience would prove invaluable to the expedition. Together, they faced the harshest conditions on Earth, driven by a shared passion for understanding and preserving Inuit culture. Rasmussen and Arnarulunnguaq's journey began in Thule, Greenland. The early stages of their expedition were marked by extreme cold, treacherous ice, and the ever-present danger of polar bears.
We set out with a sense of determination and respect for the land. Each day brought new challenges, but also new discoveries about the people and the environment we encountered. After several months on the ice, we could feel our faces begin to lose skin, and my nose has been without skin several times.
Traveling by dog sled, they navigated the ice fields and snow-covered landscapes, relying on their deep knowledge of Inuit survival techniques. Rasmussen meticulously documented their findings, from the intricate designs of Inuit tools to their stories and traditions. Rasmussen's approach was revolutionary. He wasn't just an explorer, he was an anthropologist who deeply immersed himself in the cultures he studied. His partnership with Arnarulunnguaq was crucial. She provided invaluable insights and helped bridge the cultural divide, even though it is debated by fellow historians how much of a divide there really was within Knud Rasmussen's identity between Danish and Inuit. The journey was far from easy. They faced brutal weather, scarce resources, and isolation. Yet Rasmussen and Arnarulunnguaq pressed on, driven by their mission.
We knew the journey would be difficult, but the importance of our work kept us going through the many years. We were not just traveling, we were preserving a way of life. A way of life of my ancestors before the European colonization of the New World in Greenland and Canada.
Arnarulunnguaq's skills were essential for their survival. Her expertise in hunting and preparing food, as well as her deep understanding of the land and weather, made her an indispensable part of the team. Knud Rasmussen had already been on several expeditions in Greenland before, but he was ethnically Danish, and it is argued that Arnarulunnguaq's deeper understanding of her people and homeland, among other things, made it easier for the Inuit tribes to be honest and forthright with their knowledge.
I grew up in this environment, and I knew how to live off the land. My knowledge was vital in ensuring we had enough food, stayed safe in the harsh conditions, and in opening up conversation with the tribes.
Throughout their journey, Rasmussen and Arnarulunnguaq met various Inuit communities. They shared knowledge, exchanged stories, and formed bonds that transcended language barriers.
These encounters were the heart of our expedition. The generosity and wisdom of the Inuit people were profound, and it was an honor to document their ways of life for all future generations to see before it was lost to European mixture.
The Arctic was not forgiving. The biting cold was a constant threat, and every step forward was a battle against the elements. They often found themselves in uncharted territories, making them some of the first to map these remote areas.
Each day was a test of endurance. The cold could be relentless, but it also bonded us closer together. We had to rely on each other to survive.
After nearly 3 years, Rasmussen and Arnarulunnguaq reached their final destination, Alaska. Their expedition was a monumental success, providing an unprecedented record of Arctic cultures that is used in ethnic studies and genealogical research today. The fifth Thule Expedition stands as a testament to human endurance and curiosity. Rasmussen and Arnarulunnguaq's journey has left an indelible mark on our understanding of the Arctic and its people. Knud Rasmussen once said that the greatest thing a human soul ever does in this world is to see something and tell what it saw in a plain way. His journey with Arnarulunnguaq was not just an exploration of the Arctic, but a profound human story of connection, respect, and discovery.
To me, this journey was about more than just exploration. It was about honoring my ancestors and sharing the richness of our culture with the world.
This has been a short glimpse into the incredible journey of the 5th Thule Expedition. It should hopefully give a basic understanding of what took place when Knud Rasmussen, Arnarulunnguaq, and several others went out and mapped some of the last untouched peoples on Earth. So where does this story lead us? Why is this one of the most important expeditions of the 20th century? Back then, the idea was to explore one of the last unmapped territories of the Earth and record the cultures and customs of all isolated tribes in the Arctic and map their villages and camps. Today, their findings stand as a preservation of a lost people in time. Back then, they knew that there only were a few tribes left that hadn't somewhat mixed with Western culture. It is a mapping of a now lost culture and story of origin that Americans, Greenlanders, and Canadians, especially with native blood, can use to understand their ancestry before it was mixed with the Europeans. It records the rights of these people to know where they came from. It is also a testament to the strength, endurance, and skill of Inuit women at this time that provides a female figure in history, Arnarulunnguaq, that is admirable to both men and women. Her contributions to recording of history seems to be getting recognition at this time, since the Danish National Bank wants to print new money with new motives in 2028, and she is on the list of contenders because Denmark has a strong connection with Greenland to this day. The Danes, for the most part, do not seem to know her contributions to the Western society, and therefore it is doubtful she will earn her spot on a bill. What do you think? Should her contributions to history be formally recognized in Denmark like Knud Rasmussen's? What are your thoughts on this expedition? Does Arnarulunnguaq deserve recognition from the Danish society for her contributions to ethnic recordings of the Inuit peoples by being portrayed on the Danish currency? Leave a comment with your thoughts or read more about it in the description.